see myself dive since I came home from the Olympics. It's been school full force, like we say. So maybe over the holidays I'll have a chance to watch the whole thing. Welcome graduate students, special guests, parents, teachers. I am here to present the Christopher Kalick Award. It's a great honor to present this award. It's a recognition of the fact that this student practiced the sport outside of this school and excelled in that sport. This is what you see. The result of what went into this that year was a lot of hard work. The big picture is that I had a shaky start. There was a World Cup trials in December, and I really screwed up. Pretty bad. I didn't make the finals of that little competition, and I didn't make the team for the World Cup in Athens in February. That was pretty devastating, pretty hard to take. I also then injured my neck pretty badly. That didn't go very well either. But then I finally made... But I made it to the trials. I did really well at the trials. I made it to the Olympics, and when you saw, I did really well. Pretty happy. I knew the finals were close, but I knew that if it came down to the last dive, it would be kind of close. And of course, it didn't happen, but I was really happy with my result. That's the bigger picture, the happier picture. But there's a bigger, more in-depth picture or story behind that story. And that bad start that I had really, really devastated me. I was contemplating quitting. I had a few years of really bad competitions, and I didn't do very well at the World Championships the year before in Barcelona. I didn't even make the Commonwealth Games. So it was a really tough time for me, and not making this was pretty tough. And when I injured my neck, I was out for 2 weeks. I couldn't even lift my arms past my head. And that was really hard to come back, and being an Olympic year, you don't really want to injure yourself. I had a really hard dive that actually was the one that hurt my neck, and I decided to, after many sleepless nights, and it's really ridiculous. One dive, I couldn't sleep because of it. I couldn't eat in the morning breakfast because I knew I was going to go training. I knew I'd have to do that really hard dive, and it was really tough. But I made the decision to change that dive, and that was probably the best thing I've ever done. But making that decision was really hard. I've never backed down from anything in my entire life. Diving off for 10 meters is pretty freaking scary. And we are still scared when we go up there the first time in the year, and having to back down from a really hard dive to I think we call it the wussy dive, because it's a lot easier. All the big divers in the world are doing the hard ones, and I just kind of decided I don't want to do anymore because I can't sleep. And that was a very difficult decision to do, but it changed my life. I was able to sleep. I actually found that I can enjoy the sport again, and I made the trials, and like you saw, I made the Olympics. So what's the moral behind my story? Is you're going to hit hard times. It's coming. Get ready, it's coming. It's not always easy. It's not, I don't think there's anyone out there in the audience today that's had it really easy. You can't be afraid of it. It's coming, don't be afraid. It's going to hit, but it's not going to hit that hard. Everyone hits rock bottom once. People say, work hard and you'll accomplish anything. It's true, but it's not that simple. I don't think it's that simple at all. You can work hard a lot, but those walls, those bumps, those roadblocks keep on coming. People ask me what's the greatest thing I learned from diving, from being an Olympic diver. I said I learned how to fail. It wasn't that I learned how to achieve, I learned how to do good dives, I learned how to fail. And I learned what failure is. I learned how to pick myself up from a point where I'm, after diving practice, in the back crying because I can't make a dive, or that I'm injured, and being able to pick myself up from that hell that I created for myself was probably the greatest thing that I've ever learned. So you guys are going to hit hard times, but be ready and learn that it's always easy to pick yourself up. So I say, learn how to fail. Don't be afraid. Learn from it. There's a great quote that I read in class the other day. It said, and this deal kind of complements what you said earlier, the reward for hard work is not what you get out of it, but what you become of it. I think I've become a better person learning how to fail, and I encourage you guys to learn how to fail. So, learn how to fail. It's the best thing I've ever learned. So the last thing I do, and I do this every year, and everyone really likes it. I hope you guys like it too, but we're going to play not a little game, but you guys are going to follow, repeat after me. Ready? I promise. One more time. I promise. I swear to never, ever finish my week, my month, my year, my life, with the words, I should have. Never finish your life with the words I should have. That's also one of the greatest lessons I've ever learned. So, congratulations to you guys. Back to business. I'm here to present the Christopher Kerlick Award and Bursary to Jason Daniel.
Thank you very much, Christopher. Congratulations, Jason. Truly outstanding, Christopher. We look forward to having you again next year. It seems that every year when we have our graduation ceremony, we have Stephanie Pitsiladis to say a few words.
I'm too short for this thing. Yeah, hi Andrew, surprise! Your brother. He had no idea I was going to be here. Well, basically, Mr. Ruji asked me to write a speech, and my mom was hoping I wrote one, but I didn't, because, yeah, yay! I wanted to say something that came from my heart, since I know so many of you. I graduated in 2000, and when I was in 2000, you're in grade 7, and I recognize so many faces here. And I'm so proud of all of you, I really am. And just seeing you grow up into the mature young adults that you are is just, yeah, so inspiring. And I figured when I got here, I'd know what to say. Actually, Christopher made his first speech here, I believe, in the year I graduated, which was cool. I will actually tell you the story of the audition I had, because I think that's one of the most inspiring things that's ever happened to me. And it's because of a teacher here at Western Laval High School, Linda Moss. I don't know if many of you know of her, but she encouraged me to go into theater. So after I finished here, finished high school, I went to John Abbott College. And I took professional theater there, and believe it or not, the first year they failed me. And they said, you're just a singer, you should just sing, and you can't act, and you can't, basically, they didn't think I would be a great actress or anything like that. They thought I should just stick to singing. So I didn't take no for an answer, and I repeated first year. And I went through to graduate. And in my last semester there at John Abbott, I had an audition that I went to just for fun. I didn't expect anything out of it. So I went to an audition in Montreal for this Broadway show. I'm like, yeah, right, Broadway, I'm never gonna get it, right? And I go for this audition, and I get into the room, and I'm so as nervous as I am right now. And I get in there, and I see these two Broadway producers look at me, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And it was so nerve-wracking, because the thing I kept saying to myself was, I don't care if I don't get it, I'm going to do the best I can right now, because if I don't give it all I've got, then I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So I go in there, and I start singing this song, and I'm doing, you know, I'm trying to sing the 60s song that they wanted me to sing, so I'm singing, rescue me, you know, and then I forget the words. And I go, oh no. And my head's going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Keep singing, keep singing. So I just went, oh yeah, baby. And I just went off, and I didn't know what I was doing anymore. And they just cracked up laughing at me. They just died of laughter. And they said, okay, you know what, Stephanie, can you be in Toronto in 2 weeks? And I said, all right, I guess I can. Yeah, sure, no problem, you know? And 2 weeks later, it was right around Christmas actually, they wanted me to learn 3 songs, learn 3 scenes, and they wanted me to do this dance audition, and I do not dance. Like I've never taken a dance class in my life, so I I was afraid it was going to be like Fame or something where they'd be like, 1, 2, 3, do it. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. No, no. And I got, and they said, no, don't worry, it's not going to be like that. So I get there, and there's the Broadway choreographer there, and they're like, all right, 1, 2, 3, go. And I'm like, oh no. And what do? They put me in the front. Oh God, why do you have to put me in the front for? So they put me in the front, and I didn't know anything. All these other girls had auditioned before, and I just went, okay, I'm gonna pretend I'm having fun, and I'm doing it, and I did it, and they all laughed at me. And then the Broadway choreographer had to take me to another room to make sure I actually had rhythm. And then I had a singing audition, and I said, you know what? This is where I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna act, I'm gonna try to do the best I can, and if I don't get it, I did that much. I went in there, and they were laughing, they had so much fun, and I said, you know what? If I don't get it after that, that's fine. Well, the next day, I'm on the way home with my father, who's sitting right there. Hey, Dad. And I'm in the car, and I pick up my phone, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a quick phone call to my cell phone and see, maybe I got it, you know? And I listen to the message and I hear, congratulations, Stephanie, you did a great job, and we just wanted to say that the next part of the audition process is sending you to New York City for your last audition. And I just go, ah! Ah! My dad's outside pumping gas. I'm like, get in the car, I have to tell you something. So he gets in the car, and I tell him, and he doesn't believe me. He has to listen to the message, and he goes, oh my gosh, this is big. So they flew me to New York 2 weeks later, and I'm standing in this gorgeous audition space on 42nd Street in Broadway, which is awesome. And I'm standing in this gorgeous audition space, and I'm looking around, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm in New York. And I just could not believe it. I could not believe it. And I went in there, and there were 30 people that were judging me. And I walked in there, and I went, hey, everybody. And they're like, hi, Stephanie. What are you doing in there? And I just walked in, and I held my breath. And I just took 2 seconds for myself, and I said, I've got to do this. I got to do this for myself. And I went and I sang my little heart out. I acted, I danced, which was probably horribly wrong, but I did my best. And they called me back 4 hours later saying I got the standby for the lead role in Hairspray. And I went, oh my God, I did it! I was so happy. And probably the greatest thing I learned from getting this job and I moved to Toronto actually, everybody. And I had to leave my whole life behind. A month, my life changed in a month. And it was absolutely incredible. And the best thing I learned about it is dreams come true. And I'm standing here today telling you, I'm on stage like this every day, living my dream. And anything you're dreaming right now is possible. Anything, guys. And I'm going to give out this award. And I just want to tell you guys that you are the last grads that I will ever recognize. And I love you all, and I'm so glad I'm doing this in here again. Congratulations. Andrew, I love you. Andrew, I love you. This award goes to Athanasios Sioannidis. Did I say that? Wow, so convenient. And there's a plaque with your name on it, which is really cool. Anniversary, and congratulations, you deserve it. And everybody, follow your dreams. Love you.
Now, Tom is a very gifted young man. Not only is he gifted with the fine and creative arts, but this young man can also sing. Come over here, Tom. Tom, I want to know something because about 3-4 months ago when we had Chaos 2004, somebody asked the question, do you believe in a thing called love? And what was your answer?
One verse.
se award to gusto pinukuha.
Let's do it.
I believe anything come. Just a tune of my heart. The captain's make it now. We're running to this. Okay, thank you, Tom. Next time I'm going to Warren Graduate when I'm going to do something like that. Okay, Stephanie, we forgot one thing.
I'm sorry, I forgot also to say that I actually came by, I'm sorry. I came by here a few months ago before I was given this wonderful honor by Mr. Ruggi, which I'm so happy to be a part of. And I came by with a poster because I figured the one thing I could give back to my school was the signatures of the great people I've met along the way, along my path. And I brought a hairspray poster with all the actors' signatures on it. And these are great actors around Canada, like A.B. Saltzman, Jay Brazeau, Susan Henley, Vanessa Oliveris from American Idol's on there too. And I just wanted to give this to the school. And I totally forgot to give it to the school. So here it is. And I hope you enjoy. Andrew, I love you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to move on to the Sir Wilfrid Laurier School Board Medals and Awards. Presented in conjunction with the David Bailey Memorial Athlete of the Year Award to the most outstanding male and female athletes in honor of Nicholas Macrozanaris' athletic achievements as a Chamonix High School student and 2000 and 2004 Olympian. Unfortunately, Nicholas is not able to be here this evening. I'd like to call upon one of our favorite teachers, Mr. Pavel Freeman, to come up to make the presentation. And also, Mrs. Grace Nezi, Commissioner of the Sir Wilfrid Laurier School Board. So the winner of we have two winners here, one male, one female. The winners of the David Bailey Memorial and Nicholas Macrozanaris Awards for Athletes of the Year are Theodore Kliranomos and Elizabeth Magakian. Thank you very much. The next award is the Laurier Teachers Union Award. I'd like to call upon Mr. George Berrio to come up to present the award. This award is for outstanding contribution to school activities and for academic achievement. It is presented on behalf of all teachers, and the recipient of the award has been chosen by teachers. The award is also accompanied by a $100 bursary from the Laurier Teachers Union. And the winner of the 2004 Laurier Teachers Union Award and Bursary for her overall commitment to scholastic endeavors is Natalie Pakpaz. Okay, we're going to move on to the Western Laval High School Subject Awards, and we also have a few bursaries in this category. I'd like to call upon Mrs. Sandra Rouleau, Parent Commissioner of the Sir Wilfrid Laurier School Board, and Mrs. Wendy Sturton, English Language Arts Animator here at Western Laval High School, to make these presentations. Mrs. Sandra Rouleau is presenting the Sir Wilfrid Laurier Parents Committee Outstanding Effort Award and Bursary to the student who has excelled in English Language Arts 536, which is a challenge English class. Graduates, I need you to be quiet. The winner is Vicky MacArthur. Thank you very much, Mrs. Willow. Mrs. Sturton, we need you to present the award, Highest Achievement in English Language Arts, Regular Class 516. We have two students here who have been chosen for this award. In Mathematics 536, the winner is Stefan Angelic. Western Laval High School.
Let's just do it.
Okaz Abdul. Mark Akoyan. Christos Alvanas. Stefan Angelic. Kiran Reza Awan. Costa Babelis. Stephanie Babelis. Joshua Benolian. Crisanti Oriamas. Aruj Bhatt. Chitato. Jason Daniel. Alexander F. Dimopoulos. Mohammed El Kilani. Victoria Fiorilli. Caritos Cavallo. Mustafa Kazid. Konstantin Kyriakidis.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the very near end of our ceremony. Now, for those of you who have been sitting in the auditorium for pretty much the last 2.5 hours, and you can tell it's very warm in this auditorium. We also have a number of commissioners which you can speak to before you leave this evening. As we prepare for a new school organization next year, it is my understanding that this new school organization entails that the school board will encourage and support any new initiatives in our school. It would be a great time for the Sir Wilfrid Laurier School Board to invest in an air conditioning system for our school. So, every year I've made this pitch. For the last 5 years, I've been making a pitch for this. So tonight's a good opportunity for you to let our commissioners know. That's all in good fun. Graduates, congratulations on a wonderful year. And this is your opportunity to celebrate. On the count of 3, you can toss those hats. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Congratulations. Enjoy the evening. Safe ride.